Brute Force build is coming along. We're going to tackle this seat. The seat's in very nasty shape. We're going to use this Bronco gripper seat cover. That's a great thing. We've used these products before. We've used their seat covers before on other bikes. It's a low-cost replacement seat cover. You don't have to go to your dealer and buy one from the manufacturer because, you know what, try it out, see what they cost, and it's pretty ridiculous. So we're going to put that on, and we're going to have a nice, smooth, enjoyable ride. Stick around. It's a good idea to pull your seat cover out and just lay it out for a few, well, days if you can. If it's in the winter, you're doing your bike, you're going to want to keep it in a warm environment, and it just gives it a little bit of time to sort of flatten out. I just get in here, you got all these old staples, just get in here with a little tool of some sort, and start working your way around, poke them all out. Whatever doesn't come out, just grab your pliers and give it a pull. Now, this isn't very hard to do. I use short staples when I'm replacing these because when you do staple through here, there's not a whole lot of room. Sometimes you can give her a little pull. Depending on how old your ATV is, you can give them a little pull and everything will come out. Well, that's not going to happen on this one. The seat cover is pretty inexpensive to buy. It makes more sense than going to Kawasaki or whatever your brand is and buying theirs right from the dealer. And you know what? I like that gripper material as well, especially when we're playing in the mud, the grime, the water, all that stuff. You start getting slippy on there. Keeps you where you're supposed to be. All right. Got all those staples off. Now, if you're doing this and your seat cover is wet because it's cracked and the foam has been soaking up a bunch of water, make sure you leave it out for a few days and just let it dry so it doesn't get all gross in there. It doesn't take long. Don't be too excited about your new seat cover. I know you will be. It's nice to start off with a nice dry seat foam. Now I just got to go through and pull out all these staples, all 7 billion of them. I was kind of holding off on this seat cover because I wanted to paint the plastics on this, but we're just running out of time. I'm gonna get this on. Everybody's like, why are you painting this plastics on that bike? It's a special edition series. Because it's our bike, we want to do it. That's basically why. And these plastics are in pretty bad shape. They're cracked and they're basically painted from the factory, right? You see, they just got silver paint on them. Right there. It's all coming off. So we're going to pop that off. Cracked. Get those off and then paint them up. Maybe that'll be a spring project. Now, some people will tell you, I've tried it before, when you put a seat cover on, to put like a 3M adhesive on the foam and then lay your cover down. Don't do that. I've done it before and it really doesn't make that much sense, because if you ever need to replace your cover, you're going to destroy the foam taking it off. A little bit of dirt in there, at least it's dry. A little muddy, Simon. All right, now we've got our seat cover. Just lightly slap it on. When I put it on, I like to make sure that this little seam is just kind of buried a little bit underneath there. You don't want it on top. I want to make sure that your staples aren't longer than the thickness of what it is you're going through, or when you're riding, the staples are going to come through the seat, right? I'm just going to do one of those. Those. Check things out. You can always pop the staples back out, replace, refit, put them where you want to. Now there are lines, where it was folded in the packaging, but I'm not really going to use those because they might not be straight. But what I do notice is this right here. Take a look. I don't know if that really means anything, but it looks like it's a center. There's a little notch out of that. And if I keep that in the center of the seat, that is That is the center, actually. That's going to be good. The seat's kind of, you know, bowed in the middle here, so it's obviously not touching the foam. But as we stretch it and pull it around, it's going to be sucked right down to that, and that's perfect. Oh, that's good. Those two. Then, oopsie. I'm just going to put the same amount of material on the other side. Bam. Bam. Watch your fingers. I have put a staple into the palm of my hand before. Now, take a quick look. Not too bad. Now, in true Power Mods fashion, I make a lot of mistakes, and I'm going to show you exactly what I did. And don't do this; it'll make your life a lot easier. So when I came across this side, I sort of pulled this side a little tighter than I did that side. And that's why it's making it a little more difficult for me to get onto here. You just need to sort of get a grip on it. Just pull it over. There we go. There it is, all done. Check that. I'm almost ashamed to put such a beautiful seat cover on this bike. Get in there. There, things are a little wonky. There. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Oh, that is a lot nicer. And every time I get on this bike, I'm not going to get my butt wet when I go for just a casual rip, because the foam's not going to be all soaked. I got to thank you for watching as usual. Make sure you keep coming back. I got to thank Bronco for making such a beautiful seat cover to keep our bikes in awesome shape so we can go out and enjoy them every day. Thanks for watching as usual. Keep coming back. And before I forget, I got to tell you to check out our social media. We are on Facebook. We're on Instagram, Power Mods. And check out www.powermods.com for all the very cool things that we sell. Thanks for watching.